Greetings and salutations, everyone. We find ourselves traveling on this lonely road on an island above the 50th parallel of the coast of British Columbia, one of the Discovery Islands. There's not much talk of Sasquatch on this island with a small population. We spent a lot of time here as kids. There was an old-timer that we encountered from time to time while riding our bicycles. He would say,
"Hey kids, you better watch out for the Sasquatch. He'll get ya."
Of course he was kidding. At least we think he was kidding. There are many islands that dot this coast, in fact thousands of them. We've spent time on quite a few, but not all. Growing up here was amazing. All the islands surrounding here are magical, pure nature. Our parents were careful not to teach us fear. Around the campfire, you never heard ghost stories or scary things. They wanted us to become adults with no fear, are ingrained with superstition. Welcome to this episode of Monster of the Woods, the Sasquatch in British Columbia. Glad you could join us. Are you ready? Let's go! There are literally thousands of islands on the British Columbia coast, nearly all uninhabited by humans. Plenty of birds and mammals, and possibly strange creatures we've never seen before, or at least most of us have never seen before. This is a massive place. The coastline is huge. I've mentioned that in previous videos. When you go ashore, it's like stepping back in time. Without a doubt, the indigenous people of this land explored these small islands, looking for food, making camp, and the Haidas came down in their great canoes along this coast. They were known for their seamanship and their ferocity as warriors. Did the Haida warriors encounter the beings, the forest giants that lived in caves and in the deep forest? Did they do battle with them? This is not recorded in history. Yet, there are some whispers within the legends of such battles between man and beast. What happened way back in history is only measured by the writings in the journals of the early explorers and in the stories from the indigenous people of this great land. Stories of Sasquatch were not all that common. Many of these stories related to the beast or the beings is contemporary. Much of the information is in modern times. So what does that tell you? Should you be afraid to go into the forest? Not at all. You must have experience to take this all in. You can't just go out into the bush, into the wilderness, and assume everything is right with the world, and you will encounter no bad situations. That is simply foolhardy. Some may misinterpret our narrative and think we are trying to discourage you from having your own exploration. We've always said you must be prepared. You must have information. Imagine, now use your imagination, you encounter an 8 to 10 foot beast who doesn't like you, doesn't want to be your friend. What do? Cower? Or hide? Give it some thought. As we dive deeper into this mystery, we wonder, is there a connection between UFOs/extraterrestrials and the forest beings? It's worthy of consideration, because so many of these creatures seem to appear and disappear at will. Some of you may suggest they're spirit beings. Not being overly religious ourselves, we find that to be a bit of a stretch, although we do not know. Still, what is up in the sky, besides the birds and man-made objects? This incredible land that beckons the explorers, the adventurers, professional and armchair alike, to come see for yourselves what this place is, a place of mystery and profound beauty. If the Sasquatch is an extraterrestrial, so be it. There are many layers to this mystery, and for those who claim they have all the answers, that's just not true. We explore. Our findings are inconclusive. We have said from the very beginning, there is much more to this mystery than meets the eye. Sadly, there's just too many people trying to pull the wool over your eyes. We believe it's important to understand nature itself before you conclude there's a beast out there. Thank you for watching this episode of Monster of the Woods, the Sasquatch in British Columbia. We appreciate it. Until next time, remember, stay safe. If you're going out there, tell someone where you are going. And remember, eyes open, cameras ready. Over and out.